Hello guys, Mr. Jelly here, and I'm here today with Japser.
Hello.
To bring you another Movies for Dummies, and today we're gonna break down the Civil War team-ups, so you know who's on whose side and what the characters are all about. So, I would say let's get started with Captain America.
Yes, Captain America, or Steve Rogers, as he's also known by people who know him.
Steve, you know?
Stevie.
Yeah,
Stevie.
It's a fantastic guy, but yeah, no, he's
he
kind
was
of a jerk.
Yeah. He was actually a bit of a wimp back when he was younger, but back when World War II started, but he wanted to help, he wanted to go in the army, but it was refused because, well, physically he was a bit of a...
Yeah, and he had asthma too, so...
Asthma and all kinds of stuff that
And he was fucking small.
Can get you kicked out of the army. But then he got tested on because some professor guy saw his dedication that he wanted to serve and things, and so... some drug abuse later, and some steroids.
Well, he got the super soldier serum. They call it like that.
Yeah. Let's call it what it really is.
And then he became a super soldier.
Became a super soldier, went around World War II with his sidekick, who we're gonna talk about later because he's also in this team-up. Fighting World War II, fighting against secret organizations of the Nazis, Hydra
and Red Skull. And then he got stuck in ice. Because they needed an excuse to bring him to our time.
Yeah, for some reason he has to personally fly that plane into the ice. For some reason,
it's just an excuse to bring him to our time. To be honest.
And for some reason, the high-tech, super ginormous plane couldn't be found by someone looking for it. I mean, a pitch black plane in the middle of an ice field.
Yeah, but enough about Captain America, because it's not like it's his movie or he's that important or whatever. Now we're gonna talk about Hawkeye. Hawkeye is like the Arrow, Green Arrow, but then from Marvel. There's nothing much more to say. He uses arrows with specific powers, like, I don't know, sometimes an EMP, sometimes they shock, sometimes they, I don't know what the fuck they all do. A little bit of a comedy relief character sometimes. Yeah, sometimes, and also he's like the character that brings you back to the real world. Like, he has a family and that stuff. And he's a special shield agent, so he doesn't really have powers, but he's trained very well.
He's that one guy that's not really the super guy with, oh, they shoot bullets and rockets at me and I survive. He's more of the normal guy, but with bow and arrow.
And then we're gonna talk about Falcon.
Falcon, he's the flying dude, the new one that is a bit less known, unless you're of course a comic book fan, but apparently he's not really going to be like he was in the comic books. His real name is Sam Wilson. Used to be a soldier, yada yada.
Yeah, so he used to be a soldier, but he flew, but with a special jetpack thing with wings. That's his original story in the movie universe, so...
Yeah, wants to be special, so actually simply a guy with a jetpack.
Yeah, but
a lot less likable than the guy with the bow and arrow.
But yeah, but he just became a hero so he could help Steve Rogers. That's the only reason he also became a hero, so...
You got more power to you if you have a jetpack and that kind of guts to do that. Because flying around with a thing like that without being invulnerable to splatting against the building, I wouldn't do it.
And then the next one we're gonna talk about is Scarlet Witch. We were introduced to her in Age of Ultron. Her original story in the MCU is that she is an enhanced human created by Hydra. Her powers are...
Again with the steroids.
Yeah, her powers are magic.
Magic quotation marks. It's all a bit...
Yeah,
wonky where exactly the powers come from.
I don't know enough for her powers are magic, because now we're gonna get Doctor Strange and he's gonna have the real magic, so I don't know, but let's say it's magic.
Just for the sake of argument.
And then just another fun fact about her, because I mean that's all you need to know, and that our brother died in Age of Ultron, her brother Quicksilver. But for the rest, a fun fact about her is that she's in the comics the daughter of Magneto, but they couldn't really use that in the MCU because
a shame, really.
the X-Men are with Fox, so yeah.
Yeah, no X-Men in this one. Then we have, as I said earlier, Bucky, the Winter Soldier, as he's known now, and used to be the partner of Captain America during the war, until he just seemed to have been vanished in an accident or a fight, and they thought he had died. But then, of course, like they do in these kinds of movies, he came back, and he was also super enhanced soldiers by the end.
Yeah,
by
but
Hydra.
by Hydra, and he was like
and he was a bit
brainwashed.
Yeah. And he had one robot arm, I believe.
Yeah.
Did he lose his arm? Or
yeah, we don't know. It probably because of the enhancements he got.
Yeah, that's still a bit of a... by the looks of the trailers, he seems to be a crucial story character in this one. He seems to get it all started, actually.
Yeah, he seems to be the main reason why the Civil War started. Why they gonna do the laws that will break up the Avengers into teams. So he seems to be...
Well, not exactly the reason for the laws, but more the reason why Captain America is so hell-bent on protecting him from these laws.
And then the next one is like a really small character, but in the first promo art she was in Team Cap, so I thought it was good to mention her. It's Agent 13, also known as Agent Carter. The only thing that I find interesting to tell about her is that she's the granddaughter of the original Agent Carter, also from the series, and that we first saw in Captain America, the first Avenger, the first love interest of the Cap. And in the comics he becomes a couple with her in some storylines, but I don't know if they will go there in the movies. But
so Agent Carter, granddaughter of Agent Carter, because thinking up new characters is hard.
Yeah, but I think it's just a cool twist that they... But
yeah, I know why not.
She was a SHIELD agent, but now that SHIELD is down, she's just a CIA agent, so I don't know how big her role will be. But
so yeah, agent whatever of, who knows what she's agent of, but anyway. And last but certainly not least, although certainly the smallest apparently, is Ant-Man, my personal favorite. Also known as Scott Lang, a former criminal and thief and engineer.
Yeah, and then
your handwriting is atrocious.
Yeah, shut up. So he has a degree in engineering. So yeah. He's a smarty person.
A very smarty person. Got his suit from the original Ant-Man, who decided it was time for someone to follow in his footsteps, gave him the suit to fight off the evil ones who wanted to abuse his inventions.
Yeah, actually, he used Scott Lang to break in.
Yeah, okay, so he abused the trust of a thief, so...
Yeah.
No, not really, a bit of a moral grey area,
He then became a superhero, so...
Yeah, became a superhero. It can get very small. We don't yet have it confirmed, I think, but maybe he will become the giant Ant-Man.
Well, there is a confirm because in the Funko line of the Civil War, there is a giant man Funko, so
we'll just assume he'll be able to grow very large. But originally the Ant-Man, he becomes very large, but he maintains the same strength as being large, and by punching on a smaller surface but with the same strength, he can like break through very strong...
He's like a bullet. That's how they compare him usually.
And he can speak with ants.
Yeah.
I would like an army of ants.
Indeed,
it would be amazing.
Awesome. Yeah, that's
oh, my minions. I would send them around for sugar. That's what I would do.
But yeah, this is Team Cap, and now our good friends, the others, the enemy, actually.
Yeah, the enemies who we actually like more than we do these guys. Besides Ant-Man, who's amazing.
We will, no, I mean the enemies in our channel will take over and talk about Iron Man's team. So, we are out, and we will give the mic to the others.
Bye.
Hello my friends, it's me the Viking and I'm here together with...
the Dutchman.
So we took over from Mr. Jelly again.
And Jabster, don't forget Jabster.
Yeah, Jabster, of course. Today we're gonna talk about Team Iron Man.
Well, first off, the leader of Team Iron Man of course. His real name is Tony Stark. He's a playboy billionaire. He used to create weapons, but after an accident in Afghanistan he had a change of heart. Also, which caused him to have an arc reactor in his chest to
keep the shrapnel out of his heart.
Yeah, and after a surgery, he didn't really needed the arc reactor anymore, but he still used it for powering up his suit, which he used to protect other people.
Yeah, so next up is Vision. Vision is, the body of Vision was made by Ultron because he wanted a better body, again. But his plans got screwed by Tony Stark, who uploaded Jarvis into the body. Well, Jarvis was kind of a butler for Tony. He controlled the whole Stark building and the suits he can control also, stuff like that. Inside the body of Vision also sits the Mind Stone, which is one of the Infinity Stones. So that was it for Vision actually.
Next up is War Machine. He's the best friend of Tony Stark. He stole one of Stark's suits and basically added just more weapons. A lot more weapons.
Yeah, even more. Oh god.
Besides the lasers.
So next up is Black Widow, otherwise known as Natasha Romanoff. She's a former KGB agent. She works for she worked for SHIELD. She has no special superpowers or kinda stuff like that, but she's a highly trained assassin. So that makes her Avenger worthy. Yeah. Then you have Black Panther, otherwise known as T'Challa. He's the king of Wakanda. It's a country actually in Africa with highly advanced technologies, and they have a mine full of vibranium. That's why the suit of Black Panther is also made of vibranium.
Also, the shield of Captain America is made of this material.
And based on the shield of Black Panther. That's also fun to know. Yeah, in the comics, he joins the Avengers to find the killer of his father. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of it for Black Panther. So the next one is one to be confirmed in Team Iron Man, but we're not really sure if he is going to be in Team Iron Man.
Yeah, and we don't know how much we will see of him.
Here is Mr. Jelly, who's going to join us on this topic about
Spider-Man. Yes, I'm here.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
So guys, I stepped in again because I want to talk about Spider-Man. That's the only reason. Normally I would let this guy do it, but I mean, it's a nerd inside of me that yeah, I need to.
The Spider-Man fan.
Yeah, I mean, I just wrote, read it or whatever.
Yeah,
read English. I just read the Spider-Verse comics and yeah, I'm a big Spider-Man fan. If I have to pick a favorite superhero, it will always be Spider-Man. But what do you guys think will happen? I mean, we seen Spider-Man. In the trailer, he's definitely on Team Iron Man.
Yeah.
That is what we can confirm. I mean, Iron Man calls for him. Well, he doesn't say Spider-Man, he says on the roofs, but... Okay. And then he steals Captain America's shield. It's not really a thing that you would do if you were on Captain America's side. Yeah. I mean...
No.
Maybe I probably would do it, but Spider-Man isn't a bastard like me. So, yeah. But... Well, what we also know is that in the comics, he's first on Iron Man's side, but then he decides to join Captain America's side. Do you guys think that will happen in the movie too?
I hope so. That would be interesting.
It actually, well, don't you have a opinion?
Well, I have a third choice. He will step out of it. He says, I'm not going in this shit, I'm way too weak or I'm way too mature for this shit.
But mature I wouldn't say because he's only Spider-Man of 15, but you could say that he's like, I'm stepping out of it, it's way too much over my head. I mean, this is what I expected it to be when I wanted to fight with the Avengers. I mean, I hope we would be one team or whatever. On the one side, I would love to see that. It would put out Spider-Man as the guy from... Okay, guys, I don't need the big sides. I mean, call me again if we can work together because that's the best thing to do. That's also the main thing of the movie. Yeah, united we stand, divided we fall. So, I mean, that would be a cool thing. But on the other side, I would love the nod to the comics with Spider-Man going on both sides. I mean, but what if he combines it? What if he's like, I'm going to join Team Iron Man, you know what, I'm going to join Team Captain America. You know what, guys, fuck off.
Screw you guys.
So, Civil War, whose side are you on? What do you think Spider-Man will do? Let us know. Mr. Jelly is out.
And the Viking.
Dutchman out.
If you like this video, leave a subscribe. No, subscribe. Leave a like. And let us know what you think of our new bike. Do you like the quality more? Because
Bike? Mike.
Mike, yeah, what did I say?
You said bike.
Said bike?
Yeah.
Yeah, we record now on a bike because we want to be more healthy. Well, yeah. So, what do you think about our new mic? Instead of recording with our good old camera, which we will still use in vlogs and stuff, we now bought a mic to bring better quality of our voices, that our beautiful voices sound better. So yeah, let us know what you think of it, and we will see you next time. Goodbye, my friends.
Goodbye,
Bye-bye.
my friends.
Sup, guys? Another... Come back. Sup, guys? Another outro. Yeah.
Stuff.
So you just God. So you just watched the... What did you just watch?
The Team Iron Man.
Oh yeah, the Civil War in... Stop doing that. So you just watched the Civil War for Dummies. Not that you're a dummy, but yeah, it's a fun name to call it. So yeah, now that you know everything about Civil War, you can watch it. We will go watch it ourselves. I bought my ticket already because yeah, I'm gonna show you. Look, it's a ticket. You don't read anything, but yeah.
Viking and I are going to buy our tickets at the cinema itself.
Because they're normal people.
No, we're not.
No,
yeah, absolutely.
I saw that the movie would come out tomorrow, and I was like,
Ooh, ticket.
no wait.
Tomorrow, Wednesday. No?
Yeah, Wednesday. But today the site refreshed, so you could buy tickets. And I was like, I probably should buy it just on Wednesday. There will be enough tickets. And then click, 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 and I bought it.
Ooh, how I get this?
So yeah, but Wednesday we're gonna watch it on 27th of April, which is like a week before the Americans can watch it. Which actually, I'm not saying screw you, because but it gives us an opportunity to be before all these American channels. So now we can do our review at ease, because we're gonna watch it Wednesday, and then Thursday we're gonna record the review. And then probably during the weekend the review will be out. Because yeah, we will also do a vlog, but I want to talk about that later. So yeah, that's in the weekend. You will probably get a review of Civil War. Also, we will also do a vlog, like he said, show you around, so that you see our faces again. Yeah, you do now in the outros, but you know what I mean. Just having a fun time with maybe some other people too. I don't know. Guys, again, thank you for watching. We made a way too long outro again, but I'm gonna make it watchable. Gonna make you watch it all. Gonna watch it all. Anyway, that's Pokemon. Oh god. So yeah, this was Mr. Jelly
And the Viking.
Thanks for watching so far, and I'm the Dutchman.
Bye bye.
and we will see you next time, my friends.